In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to a Lefties 2 broadcast, where we're going to continue our coverage on the Home Run Derby, still in the Western bracket. So let's see where we're at so far. As you can see here in the West bracket, that first play-in game, Rose was able to get the advantage, the 17th seed Rose, and get the advantage over Gina 1-0 to move on to face Gibson, the number 1 seed in the West bracket. And as you saw last video, the number 7 seed Andy was able to beat number 10 seed Ricky and move on 6-2, and as well as King, the number 2 seed in this bracket, was able to beat Rama 5-2. So in this bracket here, we're going to finish it up, and here are the battles that you're about to see. The 6th seed Ruth versus 11th seed Edwards, 3rd seed Durant over the 14th seed Russell, 4th seed Ibrahimovic over the 13th seed Barbara, the 5th seed Michael over the 12th seed Barry, and the 8th seed Brock over the 9th seed Tony. So stay tuned, and let's watch as we keep on going with this bracket. All right, so the first contest we have today here in the Western bracket is going to be the 9-8 matchup, Tony versus Brock. And as you're new to this, Michelle is our neutral pitcher. She's going to be level 9, throwing straight 4-seam fastballs. And the batter will be level 13, get 10 swings. So let's go ahead and set up the situation here. So again, Michelle, level 9, 4-seam fastball, and the batter, of course, level 13. And here we go. And he's 0 for 1. Trying to gauge the timing. Tony rips it down the line, 0 for 2. One hopping the fence. Next swing of the bat. And he gets it, 1 for 3. Tony makes it pay. All right, in the next swing, 2 for 4. We might have ourselves a little battle this time around. Just got to find the timing. 2 for 5. Good start so far for the 9th seed. 2 for 6. A little bit outside. Got the timing wrong a little bit. And he yanks that one way too early. 2 for 7. And his boy back. One hops the wall. 2 for 8. Next pitch. 2 more swings to go. Opposite field. Gonna one hop the wall once again. 2 for 9. One more swing of the bat. And he gets it. 3 for 10. Great job by Tony. Well done. Next up, his competitor, Brock, is the 8th seed. So he's going to need at least 4 home runs to move on. So this is a big clutch moment for him right now. Oops, let's 0 for 1. Again, he needs 3 to tie, 4 to move on. And opposite field, 0 for 2. In the case of a tie, it's going to have each player will get 5 swings until, all right, 0 for 3. Brock is going to need to catch up here. Needs to find his hitting shoes. And there's 1 for 4 on the board. Got to find the hitting shoes. And his opposite field, 1 for 5. So he has 5 more swings to at least get 2 to tie. Get our first overtime. And 1 for 6. Not happening. And the next pitch is up. And 1 for 7, a little bit on top of that one. 3 more swings for Brock. 1 for 8. He's going to need to hit both of these out. And the pressure is on. And he's going to pull it foul. He's going to lose 1 for 9. He has 1 more swing to go. And that is it, fouled again. So Brock loses 3-1. Tony's going to move on. We're going to go to the next round here. Michael, the 5 seed, versus Barry, the 12 seed. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we're here in the next round. Barry is the 12th seed. Michael is the 5th seed. So let's see what happens in this next group. Oh, got to get Michelle to level 9. Let's not forget that. There we go. And Barry, opposite field, 0 for 1. 0 for 2. And he gets one. 1 for 3. Barry with the big rope pulls it. Nice job there by Barry. And he's going to 17 hop the fence. 1 for 4. Gotta get the pressure on. Again, Michelle being a right-handed pitcher, Michael's going to have a little bit of a boost. And 1 for 5. Or 1 for 6, I'm not sure. I lost track. 1 for 7. We'll just call it that. We'll edit it out. See what we did in the video. And 2 for 8. Barry's got 2. What you gonna do, Barry? 2 more swings to go. And 2 for 9. 1 more swing of the bat. And it's going to be a 2 for 10. Michael's up next. Only needing, that's what I'm doing wrong. Only needing 3 to move on. And he's going to have the advantage. There he is. Okay, we got to go fix Michelle. Okay. Takes the first pitch as we're getting to level 9, so here we go. And he's going to hit it to the wall, 1 hopper. He needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. He's 0 for 1 so far. And he's going to swing right through that one. That's not a good sign. 0 for 2. 0 for 3. We could have an upset on our hands. Got to get right, Michael. 0 for 4. 1 hops the mini clip sign. Needs to turn it on. And he's going to be 0 for 5. This is not looking good for the home run king, Michael. 0 for 6. He fouls it out. He gets 1. There it is. 1 for 7. Needs 1 more to tie it. This could be a big upset. 1 for 8. Uh-oh, 2 more swings. 2 more swings. Inside, good eye, good eye. And it gets it tied it up, 2 for 9. 1 more to win it, otherwise we're going into overtime. And it gets it off the walk-off. There it is, 3 for Michael. Edges out Barry, just as it is. So there you have it. Wow, that was almost a near upset. But next we're going to have our 4-13 matchup. So that's going to be Barbara. It's going to be going against Ibrahimovic. Again, Barbara not a hitter at all. Let's move it on. Yanks it. And no power, no contact for Barbara. And she's going to be 0 for 2. Getting good swings on the bat, though. 0 for 3. Can she get at least 1 to move on? And she gets 1. 1 for 4. On the board. Nice pull from the lefty. And 1 for 5. Again, you're going to need a couple. Ibrahimovic has the power. And 2 for 6. There's that extra. And 2 for 7. 3 more swings to go. And she pulls it inside. 2 for 8. 2 more swings. Can she get at least 1 more? Inside, good eye. And 2 for 9. Last swing of the bat coming up. And 2 for 10. Pretty good showing for someone with not a lot of pop. But here we go. Ibrahimovic is your next batter. He needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. First swing. Opposite field, 0 for 1. And he gets one. 1 for 2. One more to tie. And down the line, or up the middle, I should say, not down the line. Silly me. 1 for 3. 2 for 4, tied up. Needs one more to win it. Let's see, does he have enough? And he does. 3 for 5. So far, the mark to beat is 6. So he's on his pace. And he swings right through it. 3 for 6. And he goes outside. That probably was a ball. 3 for 7. But hey, he's already moving on. And 4 for 7. Or 4 for 8, I should say. 5 for 9. Has a chance to tie the record. And he's going to settle for 5 for 10, but he moves on. Nice job by Ibrahimovic, right? Holding it down. Barba did her thing. Next up is going to be the 3-14 matchup. So we're going with Russell first. Russell's going to be going against Durant. So tough call for Russell. But that's why you're the 14th seed. He's 0 for 1. 0 for 2. Mini clip. There you go. Sponsored. And he should have not swung at that one, but it might have been a strike. Either way, not a lot of power. Opposite field for Russell. 0 for 3. He's going to get one here. Pulls it down the line. 1 for 4. And opposite field, right back to the mini clip side. One hops it. 1 for 5. 1 for 6. 4 more swings left. Got to put the pressure on. 1 for 7. 2 for 8. To center field. Nice swing of the bat there. Let's see if he can add one more. Nope. 2 for 9. Last swing coming up. And he's going to pull it down the line. He gets 2. Now Durant is up next. So let's fix this. All right, so Durant is going to be up next. He needs 3 to win. And here we go. Let's make sure the settings are right. Here we go. And right off the bat, hitting shoes are on. That's 1 for 1. Down the line, foul. Had the distance. 1 for 2. And he's going to hit one hop the fence. 1 for 3. Again, Russell had 2. 1 for 4. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. And 2 for 5. He ties him up. 5 more swings left to go. 3 for 6. And he's done it. He's moving on. No upset here. 3 for 7. 3 for 8. See if he can add one more. 3 for 9. Last swing of the bat. And 3 for 10. There it is. Durant moves on. Okay, our next matchup is the first seed, Gibson, over the 17th seed, Rose. Let's see if there's an upset here. Round here is Rose, the 17th seed, is going to be a huge underdog over Gibson, the number 1 seed here in the Western bracket. So we're setting up everything that's normal. So Michelle, and then get the fastball. Here we go. Good luck to Rose. She's going to need it. 0 for 1. That was definitely a ball on the outside. Come back up. Not going to be enough. 0 for 2. She was able to get by Gina in that first play-in round. 0 for 3. And 0 for 4. And again, Gina, surprised to be that underdog, but Rose was able to get 1 as she is now 0 for 5 here in this round of 64. There, 1 for 6. She's on the board. At least she came to play. Again, not a lot of power. 1 for 7. 3 more swings to go. 1 for 8. Let's see. What does she have left in the tank? 1 for 9. 1 more swing to go. And not able to get any more. She's 1 for 9. Let's go on. Gibson is up next. And this should be over quite easily, if I had to say here. All right, conditions are all met. Gibson needs 2 to move on. He's over 1. First swing, not looking good. And there's the home run. He ties Rose up. No surprise there. Let's just get this over with. 1 for 3. You don't want to go to overtime. Not that would worry. 1 for 4. Can't get too cocky as the number 1 seed. And 1 for 5. That's not a good look. All right, time to be serious. Takes the inside ball. That's a good eye. No rush. And 1 for 6. Uh-oh. 4 swings to get 1. And 1 for 7. This is not looking great. And 1 for 8. We might be going into overtime on this. This is incredible. Yeah. 2 for 9. No overtime needed. This is not a great showing for the number 1 overall seed. Our number 1 seed here in the West. 2 for 10. That is not a great showing. We have 1 more round left. Let's get to it. The 6-11 matchup. So that's going to be Edwards and Ruth. All right, so let's make sure we get it all set up here. Okay. We haven't had any big upsets yet. 0 for 1 for Edwards. 0 for 2. Again, not a big power catcher at all. And he's going to be 0 for 3. Needs to get 1. 0 for 4. It's the last matchup in the round of... And he's going to get 1 for 5. Again, the last matchup here in the first round in the West bracket. 1 for 6. One for 7. He's going to need a little bit more if he can have any opportunity of moving on. 1 for 8. That was outside. Shouldn't have swung at that one. 1 for 9. Let's see. Does he have 1 more last ditch effort? And he does. 2 for 10. Nice job, Edwards. All right, let's go to Ruth. Ruth needs 3 to win it. Okay, Edwards did his thing. The best he can probably do in that first round. Ruth yanks it to the mini clip sign. 0 for 1. Inside, he pulls it. No, he doesn't. He just hits it right up the middle. But 0 for 2. And there's his first one. 1 for 3. And he's going to hit it foul, opposite field. 1 for 4. There, 2 for 5. He ties him up. Got 5 swings to get 1 more to move on. He takes that one inside. It's okay. And 3 for 6. Ruth is going to be moving on. Edwards will be eliminated. And he hits another one. 4 for 7. See if he has a chance to tie the record here. Nope, swings right through that one. 4 for 8. 4 for 9. Last swing of the bat coming up. 4 for 10. Ruth is going to move on. That's the first round of the Western bracket. Let's check out the results. And here are the final results of the West bracket in round 1. Gibson 2-1 over Rose, and a surprising, disappointing opportunity there by Gibson. Tony gets past Brock, the only lower seed to win in this first round. Michael gets past Barry. Ibrahimovic dominates Barbara. Durant gets 1 over Russell. Ruth 4-2 over Edwards. And again, you guys saw before in the video previously, Andy 6-2. So we got some solid matchups here in round 2 in the West bracket. But stay tuned for the East, North, and South brackets as they continue as well. As always, thank you for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.